Hi, this is Chieko. I'm near, right in front of CLC Montreal. It's a boutique language school in Montclair Village, NDG. I invited Maria here today, who is the ex-CLC French student, and recently she has obtained B2 in TEFAQ exam and achieved her CSQ, or Quebec Selection Certificate. Currently, she lives in Montreal with her husband and her daughter and a lovely dog. Okay, so Maria, thanks for coming today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, the first question. When did you come to Canada and why did you choose Canada?
Okay, I came here in September 2015.
Okay.
And I chose Canada because of the immigration policy that lets the whole family be together.
Oh.
If it's United States, I couldn't bring my daughter and my husband.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's the reason you chose Canada, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you think of Montreal?
It's a great city. It's a lot of things are going on throughout the whole year, and it's really a bilingual city. You can live in English or in French.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really fun.
Okay, great. Okay, and we learned that you have passed B2 level in TEFAQ, which is the requirement in order to get the CSQ as a Quebec Experience Program candidate. Could you tell us how your journey was to improve your French? And you started as an absolute beginner, right, when you came here?
Exactly.
So to Montreal. So how was it?
Well, I never studied French before I came here, and yeah, I took the intensive French course that focused on the grammar.
Okay.
And there I learned the grammar, and I also understood that the pronunciation is really important.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, to be understood.
Yeah, so I had to work on that, and I was very afraid to speak.
Oh?
Yeah, I was really shy, and I'm like, oh my God, what if they don't understand? So I took the CLC's private course for 3 months.
Okay.
And that and the grammar course went like parallel. And after that, I took 2 courses of CLC's night courses.
Okay.
Yeah. And after that, I'm doing language exchange.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So all these
it was
things
a constant
helped
study.
all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Okay, so next question. Oh, okay. So what is your secret to improving French in such a short time?
First, it worked for me, so I'm not sure if it's going to work for everyone. But first, grammar. You have to be able to create the sentences in your head. And the second is response, I think. If somebody talks to you, you have to be able to respond, like in few seconds. And that takes a lot of practice.
That means like learning some phrases to respond? Or
start with that. Pick up the phrases that your teacher or that's used in a drama on TV and try to use it several times. And yeah, and also build vocabulary and listening, of course.
Okay, everything.
I know everything all in simultaneously, but yeah.
Okay.
And keep doing it. That's the point, I think.
Okay, so for example, how many hours per day you think you spent, during those periods?
The first 6 months, I spent about 3 hours at least each day.
That's heavy.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. And after that, it was about 1 hour a day. Yeah. When I go to school or when I come back from school, I'm always reading or listening to something.
I see.
Yeah.
It's really
plus the
constant.
Course. Yeah.
Okay. I see. Okay. And okay. Now there are students studying French who are aiming for the same exam. So what is your best advice to them before they are taking the exam?
The exam has 2 parts, the listening and the speaking. Right. For the listening, you have to, there are techniques on eliminating the choices. Okay. So for that, it's better to take the TEFAQ preparation course, I think. And also do a lot of listening, like podcast, YouTube, TV, anything, your friends. Yeah. And you cannot cover the whole subject that's going to be on the test, but it is possible to get used to the language itself. Yeah. And for the speaking, speak. Yes.
That's the difficult part.
The thing is, you have to be able to compose and keep the conversation flowing for 5 to 15 minutes at max. Right. So that takes a lot of experience, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, I see. Okay, and okay, are you doing anything currently to keep up your French? And do you think having French language benefited your life? There are two questions together. Though.
Okay. Yes, I'm doing a podcast, yes, and I also do language exchange. And
Okay.
I'm also reviewing grammar because it's been half a year since I finished everything up.
Okay.
So I'm starting to review. And learning French has actually improved my life, I think.
Oh,
It's a good challenge. I learned English in United States. It was
Okay.
not like learning a second language.
oh,
Yeah, so it was actually like a first time learning the language from a book.
okay,
And yeah, I like that challenge.
okay.
Yeah, and when I'm able to speak to somebody, I'm like, yes, I did it. That never happened in English for me. So
Okay, it was so natural for you to
yeah,
pick up
but
English.
with
so-
French, if I was able to make a reservation, for example, I'm like, I did it.
I know the feeling. Okay, and yeah. So for the future, what is next for you in your life?
I set up a business in Quebec,
Okay.
a translation company.
Mm.
It's not French, but yeah,
Not yet.
not yet.
Coming up. Okay.
Yeah, so to grow my business larger, and that will be my next goal.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, it's wonderful. I'm wishing for the best in your future.
Thank you. Merci
And
beaucoup.
yeah, thank you very much. And before you go,
Yeah.
could you say a few words in French to the viewers, please?
Okay.
Mm.
J'ai commencé à étudier français quand je suis arrivée au Canada. C'était très difficile, c'était un grand défi, mais c'est gagnant. Montréal, c'est une ville où tous deux de anglais et français sont en vie. Et c'est très gagnant, c'est fun.
Oui. D'accord. Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. And okay. Thank you very much for coming. And I hope you all the best in your future.
Come to
Okay.
Montreal.
Come to Montreal.
It's a
Okay.
good city.
Okay. Thank you.